Team van, team prep, Sawtooth, 200, 2021.
Is this a race? Yes. Did we show up to the start line about 6 minutes before we were supposed to go? Yes. Were we kind of goofing off in transitions? Weren't always ready for the guys to come in and the next guys to go out on the road? Also, yes. So we weren't taking it extremely serious, but were we gonna have a really great day no matter what? Absolutely. The way this works, it's a relay. We had a 6-man team. You can have up to 3 guys on the road at once for most legs. The last leg, you can put your whole team on the road to cross the finish line together. Every leg's a little bit different as far as elevation and mileage, but the whole course, 180.2 miles, 12,104 feet of elevation. Some of the most gorgeous riding that you'll do in the area. Big shout out to OmniGo. They were the ones that put it on and organized the event. They're also a timing company, so they timed the event and they did a knockout job. So for the first leg, right outside of Boise, there's a reservoir. That's where we started. And I took the first leg. The way it works is one person goes out or a couple people go out. The team's in the van, they come by, they heckle you for a little bit, motivate you, and then they meet you up the road.
Morning.
That's like the ultimate flex. You're climbing a hill, trying to hold your breath. Morning. That was me, I had to do it. This is a super fun descent, gets really fast, and I thought it was pretty rad with the sun coming up. Super tucked down this hill. And we're already into the first transition. So this section Jason took. Jason's awesome. He jumped into our team like a week before the race. This section right here, there's not a huge shoulder and it's a little bit of a busier section of the highway, so he took that into Idaho City. Next, Dan. Jason stayed out and then I jumped back on the road. Right here, Dan didn't realize that we were kind of goofing off with messing with the GoPro, and so he went up the road. He got like 3 miles ahead. I think he thought we were ahead of him, so he was chasing, trying to catch up. Jason and I caught on to him about, like I said, 3 or 4 miles up the road, and we rode the rest of the section together. So a little bit of miscommunication. Anyways, next segment, Jeff jumped on the road along with Mark, and if you recall back to the flyover of the course, this is Moore Creek Summit to Loman. The majority of it is a really, really twisty descent. And I'll tell you what, man, like I like descending, but Jeff here with the chest cam, and he was flying. And so it was kind of fun. We had a GoPro on the back of my seat, and then Jeff had one on his chest, and we kind of took turns going back and forth. I probably did a little bit of an overkill with how much of this footage I kept in, but like I said, it was a super fun descent. At the top there were some cars, and so I waved them on thinking, oh yeah, they'll definitely be faster than us down this hill, but I think Jeff took it as a challenge because, I mean, not even halfway through we caught them, and they finally saw us in the rear view, and 3 of them let us by, and then after that we just kept flying through. To be honest, I was doing all I could just to stay off the brakes and keep up with Jeff, and through the corners he was just laying it down. It was a lot of fun. This section is Loman to Grand Jean. We got Brent on the back making his first appearance of the day, Jason in the middle, Dan on front. This is basically a false flat for like 25 miles.
This is my interview mount, so me and you are just gonna chat the whole way.
So this is by far the goofiest GoPro mount ever made, but I had to put it on for part of this video. I think it's kind of funny. I have to publicly apologize on this video to Jason. Him and I are on this leg together. Super healthy guy, never eats sugar. Anyways, he had taken 3 legs before this. He started feeling it on this leg. I hand over what I call my homebrew. It's basically just a ton of sugar, a little bit of water, and he guzzled like a third of it, basically a third cup of sugar. He started dry heaving like a mile from the top. I felt so bad, but he held it together. So after we got to the summit, Mark and Jeff jumped back out on the road, and this is basically from the summit into Stanley. Gets super pretty. You can see the Sawtooth there in the background. Once we got into Stanley, we got into some really big headwind. Brent jumped down the road with us.
Dude, the headwind has been nasty.
Partway through this segment, I think some prayers were answered, and we linked up with my friend Jack and his group, thinking that we could work together. That didn't last too long. We fell off of it within like a minute.
Anna, your man is a machine. I'm old and haggard. He pulled us all the way through Smiley Creek, which is massive headwind. And now he's climbing Kalina. Dude! Nice! Impressive. Looking good. We'll see you in a bit.
Dude, anytime anybody gives me that good of a compliment, especially explaining to my wife how awesome I am, I'm gonna keep it in. So I appreciate that, Jeff. All right, so this is the last leg. Got the team van going ahead of us. Dan was nice enough to stay with the van for the last leg. The rest of us jumped out on the road. This is kind of the finish straight. All of us super hyped to be done with this long day. And here is the line right here. I will never pass up an opportunity to practice my bike throw. So that's it, guys. Super fun event, well put together by the organizers. Great job. Even if you're not taking it serious like us, or if you want to take it more serious, be more competitive, really fun event. Highly recommend it. Come out next year. Thanks.